Dear Dhamma friends, this afternoon we shall study about the end lessons of chapter 5. Titles are Near the Cognitive series from page 169 and Rebirth Consciousness from page 171. Planes of Rebirth after that from page 172. Before we study about Lord Buddha Abhidhammar, we shall pay Namo Tassa 3 times to Lord Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Near the Cognitive series, Marannarsanna Vithi. Now, when the near-death sign appears at one of the sense doors, the Avijjana Citta, the writing consciousness, will pick at the sense objects and a string of consciousness known as Marannarsanna Vithi flows on, in accordance with the karma that is going to produce next rebirth. An akusala or kusala citta normally function 5 times as jhavanas in these vithis. These jhavanas are known as Marannarsanna jhavanas. A. Ati Mahanta Ramana Chakhu Dwara Marannarsanna vithis. 2 typical Marannarsanna vithis for a visible object of very great intensity striking the eye door. Number 1. The na da pa ja sam na wo ja 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 da da ba chutti pati ba. Number 2. Ti na da pa ja sam na wo ja 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 da da chutti pati ba. The present karma namitta or the gati namitta strike the eye door at the arising moment of the first atida bhuinga ti. Being of very great intensity, it became distinct at the arising moment of bhuinga chalana na. The life continuum bhuinga vibrates for 2 conscious moments na da and is cut off. Then observing the namitta pincha dwara vijjana pa chakhu vinyana ja sampadicchana sam samdirana na uttopana wo 5 jhavanas ja 2 tada lamanas da and when bhuvinga ba arise in series. Then the dead consciousness chutti agga when the person dies. In the second vithi, chutti follow tada lamana directly without any intervention of a bhuvinga citta. Immediately after the dissolution of the dead consciousness, the rebirth consciousness, patisandhi cittas, arise in the next life without any break in the stream of consciousness and without any lapse in time. The next life may appear in a very far place like a Brahma realm, yet there is no lapse in time. Thus, for the stream of consciousness to flow on, there is no barrier in time and space. The idea of timeless and spaceless is realized here. Also, the idea that the soul wanders around before it enters the next life is not correct. There is no soul nor person in Abhidhammar. There are only incessant flows of mental stream and material stream in accordance with the law of dependent origination, paticca samuppada, which will be explained in chapter 8. B. Mahanta Ramana Chakudwara Marannarsanna Vithis. Number 1. Ti Ti Na Da Pa Cha Sa Na Wo Ja 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 Ba Chutti Pati Ba. Number 2. Ti 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 Na Da Pa Cha Sam Na Wo Ja 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 Chutti Pati Ba. C. Ati Vibhuddha Ramana Manodwara Marannarsanna Vithis. Number 1. Na Da Ma Ja 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 Da Da Ba Chutti Pati Ba. Number 2. Na Da Ma Ja 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 Da Da Chutti Pati Ba. When the karma which is going to produce next rebirth or the karma namitta related to that karmas appear at the mind door, the life continuum vibrates twice and is cut off. Nada. Then Manodwara Vajana takes notice of the objects and direct the stream of consciousness toward the objects. Observes the object and makes its decision. Then can five javanas followed by two dalamanas and one or no bhavinga. Then the dead consciousness chutti aga when the person dies. Immediately after that, the rebirth consciousness Padisandi arise in the next life without any break in the stream of consciousness. After that, the life continuum Bhavinga flows on in the next life. D. Vibhuddha Ramana Manodwara Marannarsanna Vithi. Number 1. Na Da Ma Ja 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 Ba Chutti Pati Ba. Number 2. Na Da Ma Ja 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 Chutti Pati Ba. Next lesson, rebirth consciousness. Rebirth consciousness arises in the new life as the resultant of the karma which has the chance to condition the new life. Rebirth consciousness joins the new existence with the old one, so it is called Patisandhi Chitta. The rebirth consciousness will be accompanied by its concomitant Chittasika. It is the nucleus as well as the four goers and leader or its associate. It will have a physical base, Hariya Vattu, provided by the same karma. If the new existence takes place in Pincha, Vakara planes of 5 khandas. If the new existence takes place in Chatu, Vakara plane of 4 khandas, i.e. Arupa plane, there will be no physical base. The rebirth consciousness grasps the sense objects which the Marannarsanna javanas have observed. If the javanas observe karma namitta, the rebirth consciousness also observes karma namitta. Moreover, all Bhavinga Chittas in the new life also observe the same sense objects. The object of Rupa Patisandhi is Kama Namitta, which may be the counter sign or kasina that usually appears at the mind door at the time of death. The object of Arupa Patisandhi is also Kama Namitta, which may be either concepts such as infinite space, Agasa, or Mahakada Chittas. Next lesson. This is the end lesson of chapter 5. Planes or rebirth after death. That is the temporary end or a temporary phenomenon by that is mean the extinction of psychic life, Jivitendriya. Heat means Tejo Dhatu. Heat means USMA equal Tejo Dhatu and consciousness Vijnana or one individual in a particular existence. But that is not the complete annihilation of a being. That in one place means rebirth in another place so long as the cause for the next life are not extant. Now, the possible planes where rebirth could take place after death in a particular plane are enumerated as follows. Number 1. When a Brahma in an Arupa plane dies, he may be reborn in the same plane or a higher plane, but not in a lower Arupa plane. Moreover, he may be reborn in the sun sphere with three roots, either as a deva or as a human being. Thus, first after the death in Akasanichayatana plane, for Arupa Patisandhi and for Kama Tihetuka Patisandhi are possible. Second, after the death in Vijnanichayatana plane, three Arupa Patisandhi Akasanichayatana Patisandhi is expected. I will repeat again. After the death in Vijnanichayatana plane, three Arupa Patisandhi Akasanichayatana Patisandhi is accepted. I will repeat again this. Second, after the death in Vijnanichayatana plane, three Arupa Patisandhi Akasanichayatana Patisandhi is accepted and four Kama Tihetuka Patisandhis are possible. That after the death in Akinchayatana plane, Akinchayatana Patisandhi, Nivasinya Nasinyayatana Patisandhi and four Kama Tihetuka Patisandhis are possible. 4. After the death in Nivasinya Nasinyayatana plane, Nivasinya Nasinyayatana Patisandhis and four Kama Tihetuka Patisandhis are possible. Number 2. When a Brahma in Rupa plane is that Asinya Saddha and Sudawasa die, he may be reborn in any plane except the four abhaya abodes, depending on his karma. Also, he will not be reborn. Either as degraded human being or a degraded asura. In other words, for karma Dvihetuka Patisandhi. For karma Tihetuka Patisandhis, 6 Rupavachara Patisandhis and 4 Arupavachara Patisandhis with the exception of 2 Ahetuka Patisandhi are possible. When Asinya Saddha Brahma dies, he will be reborn in the sun sphere either as a human or as a deva. Thus, for karma Dvihetuka Patisandhi and for karma Tihetuka Patisandhis are possible. Number 3. Now, when a human being or a deva from the sun sphere die, he may be reborn in any plane if he is a Tihetuka person, because he can develop jhanas to be reborn as a Brahma, or he may commit immoral actions to be cast down to woeful abodes. When a human being or a deva of Dvihetuka person dies, any one of the 10 karma patisandhi is possible. Number 4. When Ahetuka person in a human realm as well as in a lower Chaturmarajika realm died, all 10 karma patisandhis are possible. When woeful person from the 4 abhaya abodes die again, all 10 karma patisandhis are possible. This is the end lesson of chapter 5. That's all for this afternoon. Thank you for listening. May you enjoy listening Dhamma talks to get merit.